The benefits of a verbal silence. Well, you mean like not talking this weekend? Well, the first and obvious benefit is that you don't get as lost into the dramas of life as you usually would. There's a certain way in which you are able to be more of an observer rather than a participant, which is a training device, it's good. As a long-term lifestyle, it's not so good, but as a training device, it's excellent. It allows you, for example, if you sit at the dining room table and don't talk, you will begin to hear everybody else's mind around you. You'll hear just what they're doing with their minds. You'll hear their minds as if they're solid stuff. And you begin to aware of your own, where you would be in the whole situation. You see what kind of drama you would be lost in along the way. It gives you just a perspective of standing back a little bit. It also tunes you to a quieter place in yourself. There is a lot of social tension in most people about conversation, about relationship. And the minute you've made a statement, I am silent, then it's as if you're off that for a while. You also can explore the other kinds of ways you relate to people. You'll begin to be aware that the way the salt is passed, a lot of things, there's a tremendous amount of information. We are so much into words and into what we see and things like that. It's the same experiment as if you close your eyes for a few days. You learn a tremendous amount about your other senses. It's a way of tuning, it's a way of getting you out of a situation and yet staying in it, so that you can get a new perspective about it. That's the main way. And the way of quieting to hear a deeper place in yourself, not getting so superficially socially reactive.
What are the problems if you do it for a long length of time?
Well, the problem when you do it for a long length of time is that you just get so high just staying inside yourself, it's very hard to come back out again. It's very hard to be social after a while. I spent a lot of time alone in the temple in India, and I found I didn't really want to come back. And a lot of the beings, like in the Tibetan Buddhist system, you really do retreat for long periods of time, 3 years. And it's really hard, the re-entries are really hard, because they're so gross, because our social intercourse is so gross compared to the subtlety of the space inside yourself when you're quieting down. It's extremely good to stop social dancing for a little while. Really good. I do spend a lot of time just sitting on a rock or sitting by the ocean or sitting by a river or just sitting on my zafu. Just watching my own mind do its thing and quieting and feeling my heart and so on.